Welcome to Coach Taylor's class notes. Today we're going to look at how we can use our equation problems to help us solve algebra geometric problems. So we're going to real quick remind ourselves of what perimeter means and what we do. So we've got a couple of different ways that we can solve perimeter. We can do 2 times the length plus the width, or we can multiply the length times 2 and the width times 2 and add them together, or we can simply just add all 4 sides. So the first thing I always recommend doing when we get geometry problems like this is label everything. So I know that this side is also 12, and I know that that side is also 12. So if you really wanted to, you can just do 12 plus 12 plus 7 plus 7. So I know that 2 plus 2 is 4, 7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 plus 4 is going to be 18, and I put that 1 up there. And so 38 centimeters is my perimeter. Or I can use one of my formulas. 2 times length is 7, width is 12. So 2 times 7 plus 12. So I would go 7 plus 12 and add those together, which is 19. And then I know that 2 times 19 is 38 centimeters. Or I can do it the other way. I can go 2 times 7. Let me do a different color to make it a little bit more easier. 2 times 7 plus 2 times 12. I get 14 plus 24, which equals 38. So again, it's 3 ways to do the same problem. It's just whatever you're most comfortable with. So go ahead and do this next problem on your own, but remember to label all of the sides and work on it from there. All right, it's time to unpause the video. You should have gotten 42 centimeters. So those are simple problems, and we're about to make them a little bit more difficult. So what's about to happen is that we're going to use letters in our perimeters and our side lengths. So it's always important to label your shape. If they don't give you a square or a rectangle or a triangle, you need to draw it first. Then use your formula or add all sides together, solve for x, and plug x back in if you need it. So let's show you an example problem. Echo Engineering is building rectangular tanks. So that tells me right away that I want to draw a rectangle. A tank will have a length of feet in 25x plus 12. So length 25x plus 12, 25x plus 12. So that's that one right there. And it's going to have a width of 7x plus 18 and 7x plus 18. What is the length of the tank if the feet in perimeter is 700 feet? So what they have done is they have given me the answer, and I'm going to need to turn this into an equation. So we've got a couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to start with probably the easiest one. And that's simply to take 25x plus 12, 25x plus 12, 7x plus 18, 7x plus 18, and just add everything together. So I know that 8 and 2 is 10, and 8 and 2 is 10, so I need to add 20 to the top. So I'm going to end up with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 there. 25 and 25 is 50, 57, 64x plus 60, and then I need to tack on the equal 700 feet at the end, and then I can solve for this. So that's one way that we can go about setting up our equation. Another way that we can do it is we can use one of our formulas. And so if we have our formula, let's use the first one, which is 2 times length plus width. So we know our length is 25 plus 12. 25x plus 12 plus our width, 7x plus 18. So the first thing I need to do is I need to combine like terms. I have 25x and 7x. So 2 times 32x, and then I need to combine my constants, which 2 and 8 is 10, plus 30. And so next I would need to distribute my 2 all the way through. So 64x plus 60, again, equals 700. So no matter which way you do this, we should always get the same thing. I'm going to show you the last and the final way that we can do this problem so that we can get the right answer. And what I want you to do is I want you to pick the one that you like best and makes the most sense for you. So the next way we can do it is we can go 2 times 25x plus 12 plus 2 times 7x plus 18. So again, I need to distribute the 2 all the way through. Both parentheses. 25x times 2 is 50x. 2 times 12 is 48. 2 times 7 is 14x. 2 times 18 is 36. So I still need to combine my like terms. So 50 plus 14x is going to get me 64x. 48 plus 36 is going to get me 84. And then again, we know the total is 700. And so once we get it down to here, we can just simply solve like we've been doing. Subtract 84, subtract 84 is going to be 616. Cancel those, bring down my variable term. 64x is 616. I need to divide by my coefficient. I know what I did wrong. I knew something seemed fishy. 12 times 2 is not 48. It is 24. So 24 and 36 should get me 60. So plus 60 minus 60 minus 60. I should get 640, which is going to be a much nicer number, 640. So now I need to divide by my coefficient, divide by my coefficient. So x equals 10. And so the question is asking, what is the length of the tank? So I need to take that x and I need to plug it back into my problem. So I know that the length is 25x plus 12. So I need to go 25 times 10 because I know that x equals 10, and then I need to go plus 12. 25 times 10 is 250 plus 12, so 262 feet is the length of the tank. And that is how we use our geometry and perimeter to help us solve algebraic problems.